Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is that taking action changes your perception of life, your perspective. I wanted to just really dive deep into the relationship between, your goals, taking actions, and how taking actions actually change you. It's like, what does change really look like? It's like when you say you want to change or you're going to change, it's like, what exactly is really changing? I don't know if you ever asked yourself that. It's like, what's really changing in essence, though, is simply the way you see the world. It's like for each new information for each new actions that you take, it give you information, whether it's information that caused you to win or failures, that also give you information of what not to do. So without taking those actions, though, you would not receive or obtain that new information. That's why it's always so critically important to get busy taking massive actions on a daily basis, because the more actions that you take is the more information that you're receiving, and the more information that you're receiving is giving you a broader perspective. It's like, for example, it's like, imagine that you're going straight up. Maybe you're climbing a mountain or something like that. You're at the bottom of the mountain, and all you can see is the valley where you're currently located. And it's like, as you climb this mountain, then what happened is you can see further and further across the valley. You can see exactly what's out there. And the goal is to get to the mountaintop, people. And it's like, as you take action, one step after the other, and you're climbing and you're going higher and higher up this mountain, then what happened is your view changes. It's like, I'll give you an example, man. Years ago, I went to the Blue Mountain Peak in Jamaica, which is one of the tallest mountains out there. Something silly like, I forgot how long it took us, but all I remember more than anything is that we walked till we was actually above the clouds. You know what I mean? It's like, it's one thing to see the cloud up there, man, but it's one thing to be in the clouds and then you are above the clouds and looking down on the clouds. That definitely changes your perspective on things. And I just want you to really look at your goals and dreams and your visions as the fact that, look, man, as you take steps every single day, you're getting not only closer, but it's changing your point of view. You know what I'm saying? It's like the view from the mountaintop does not look the same way as it does in the middle of your journey. And it damn sure don't look the same way as when you began your journey. So my point that I'm trying to share with you is that realize that you changing is simply changing your perspective, changing the way you see things. Because it's not that the world changed. The only thing that changes people is the way you see the world. And the more you develop yourself, the more you grow, the more you change, the more you take actions, is the more different that the world look to you. How does that happen? It's like, look, number one is that you'll be able to see opportunities that's always been there, but you just didn't have the perspective to be able to see it. And that's the beautiful thing about growing and changing and embracing change, man, and embracing taking action and realizing that whatever action you take, whether you succeed or fail, it's a blessing, man, because it helps you to move further, because it gives you the clearer vision of where it is you're going. I think one of the most beautiful things is that, again, one of the rules of life is that you don't need to know exactly, how to get to where you're going. All you need to know is that you want to get there. And if you can passionately attach yourself to wanting to get there, then the how will appear over time. And this is how it happens. It really happens because as you embark on the journey of developing yourself, and taking actions, planning and working your plans by taking actions, then of course you're improving and you're able to manage things now that you wasn't able to manage before. And essentially, again, that's what growth look like, people. It's changing the way you see the world around you, man. Changing the way that you react to things, because you have control over all that, man. So again, the message for today, people, is a fairly quick one, is that I really want you to understand the relationship between taking actions daily and realizing and knowing that that's how you're going to material your goals and dreams, because every action you take is giving you a better view of how to get where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Without those steps, you'd be still stuck. So embrace the process, embrace succeeding and failing along the way, and just embrace the process, man. Fall in love with the process of growing and developing yourself so you can accomplish everything that you set out to do over time. That is indeed the message, people. With that being said, my declaration over your life, number 1, is that you are a millionaire. Number 2 is that you're married to the person of your dreams. And number 3, people, is that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will continue to lead you and guide you, man, to being the amazing human being that He is destined for you to be. I pray, people, that you really heed these messages, man, and get busy transforming your life. This year, 2025, is the year of transition for those that are willing to do the work. Have a great day, people. We'll talk tomorrow.